Gemini, how are you? We're going to get started on your love reading for the month of February. Gemini, let's begin by choosing a tarot deck. Let's use this one over here. It's called the Rebel Heart Tarot, and this is what it looks like in case you care to know, in case you like it and you want to get it. The Rebel Heart Tarot. All right. Gemini, how's it going? How is life treating you? Gemini, this is your love and relationship reading. For the majority of you, this reading is going to resonate, connect with you in connection to a romantic partner. But if you're single, don't worry. This reading is for you as well. It's just going to resonate with you in connection to any other relationship you have in your life. Your coworker, your boss, a friend of a friend, an acquaintance, a brother, a sister, an aunt, a cousin, your mom, your dad, okay? Holy Spirit, we're connecting with the zodiac sign of Gemini. What insight, foresight, guidance, revelations do we have for Gemini collective this time around this month of February? Or whenever it is that they find themselves listening to this reading. All right, let's see. Show me the present moment. What is going on? What is happening right now in Gemini's relationships? We have the Ten of Swords. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. This has gone on for far too long. The Ten of Swords. Goodness gracious. And here we have somebody that has been stabbed in the back a million times, it seems. No way. So, well, the good news is that we have a bad situation. We have a bad relationship that is finally ending. Now, the bad news is that is not ending in a pretty note. It's actually pretty bad. Either way, though, it's over. So let's say I'm hearing that you got betrayed. And for the cross-watcher, let's be honest, this is the Gemini doing this to you. No matter what side of the coin you're on, okay? One thing is for sure. Something that did not serve you, something that went on too far for too long, is finally coming to an end, has finally ran its course. I'm hearing, so if there's something that somebody did to you that has affected you tremendously, what you need to know is that from here on out, there is just going, what is that saying? When you hit rock bottom, there's no other way to go other than up. So that's pretty much what we have here. The worst part is over. So there is there's definitely a reason to celebrate here. So pretty much what I'm saying is, like, the feeling that I'm getting is focus on the positive. If you are able to, you will find that the present moment has a lot to offer, and you have a lot to be grateful for the present moment. We have the Death card. What the hell? Look, the Death card. Look at this. Here we have somebody that, gosh, guys, this is what do we have here? I see somebody that is looking at somebody hit rock bottom. Do you see that in the Death card? Like somebody's been watching. I've been watching. I've seen it. Or maybe like right now, what I'm getting is, gosh, you saw me going through hell. You saw me, I'm hearing, dragging myself on the ground, trying to help myself, being in a position where I felt helpless and powerless. And what did you do? Well, nothing. Nada. Death card. You just stood there and watched. The Death card. But what was I saying? Listen up. No matter what has happened, it's finally over. So you can begin to rise. I'm hearing like that phoenix that you are. You can finally rise like the phoenix, okay? Death. For many of you, here we have a relationship, a connection that has gone totally south. And, well, it has been affected to the point that it has, for many of you, it has ended. This could be a breakup or just a relationship that is completely tarnished. And there is one person here at the very least that is feeling betrayed. We have the Knight of Swords. There's somebody that is trying to, the first thing I thought is somebody getting away. Like there's this rhino, they're on the bike and they're getting away. This Knight of Swords, you know, they're trying to go really fast. Where to from here? That's what you should be telling yourself, asking yourself right now, my dear Gemini. Where to from here? I'm here, and then right now I'm here because you kind of knew that things were going to end this way. You know, when sometimes you're in, you've been there. You know how a situation is going to go just because maybe you know how the other person is, the situation, and you just know that it's not going to end well. It's not going to end well. And I feel like that's a situation that we have here. Like, I feel like many of you already knew, like, you know what? No matter how I try to handle it or what it is that I try to do, there is just somebody here that I know is not going to take it, it's not going to take it easy on me. Because look, this person to me looks emotionless. Look, they even have black eyes. There's a voidness there. Do you see that? There's a voidness. The Death card. There's no emotion. There's no empathy, it seems. But then now I'm getting another scenario where, you know, here we actually have the bad person. Here we actually have the bad person. Where it ended bad for them. And then for many of you, this could be you, Gemini, like you're just standing there and you can't even feel sorry for them. You can't even feel sorry for them. You're just like, it's done. And this person to me feels numb. They feel numb. They can't feel sorry. I don't feel sorry. And it's not that I'm a bad person, but it's not that I'm a bad person. Or that I don't have any feelings, or that I can't see the pain that you're in. But, I'm hearing we didn't get to this 10 of Swords. We didn't get to this 10 of Swords overnight. Because the 10 of Swords says that there's a prolonged suffering, a long period of time. It takes time to get to the 10, okay? So I think that for many of you here, we have a situation that culminated, that only got worse. It only got worse. And well, what you should be asking yourself right now, dear one, whoever it is that's watching me right now, is where to from here? Where to from here? Because you can finally do that. You can finally move forward. And I feel like many of you are in a rush to do that. Look, like this one just cannot wait. Like I'm picturing this person just speeding. Like they cannot get away fast enough. And here we have the Two of Wands, and this person has a globe as a head. And they're standing there, we could say perhaps at a crossroad. And they're thinking to themselves, where to from here? There is a sense of freedom and liberation, of finally being able to gain momentum and to get away. Finally. So sorry it had to end this way, but quite frankly, you asked for it, or you did this to yourself. Where to from here? So that's what we have going on right now, guys. Where to from here? Where to from here? All right, let's get one more card. Whew. Gemini, we have where to from here? Well, the devil says nowhere. Where to from here, Gemini? Nowhere. Goodness gracious, I am telling you. There is somebody making something so incredibly difficult. And for many of you, it has everything to do with you just wanting to move on with your life, or with you just wanting to move on, just move on emotionally, mentally, physically. You're just wanting to move on, to break free, perhaps to get away. And seriously, the devil is here saying, you ain't going nowhere. Or they're saying, oh, I see. You think that because of what is happening, you can just walk away, Two of Wands. You think you have this freedom to go, and you're not looking back, because that's what it looks like, right? Like they're like, I don't want to look back. And this devil's like, no way. No way. Get out. Here we have the Four of Pentacles, and it looks like somebody's having a really hard time moving. I'm not going to help you. And even if I don't help you, I'm not going to, I'm not going to make this easy for you. I'm not going to make this easy for you. So get out, guys. Who the heck is this? Who is this? There we have a donkey, guys. Let me tell you something about donkeys. Donkeys are strong. They don't get enough credit. They're pretty strong, the donkeys. And while the Four of Pentacles is about security, it's about stability, it's about knowing that you are fine and that you can handle whatever the present circumstances are, whatever's going on, like you can handle it. Yeah, it's a little, it might not necessarily be the most comfortable. You might not necessarily have all the freedom it is that you want, and you might have some, a few limitations and restrictions, but nothing is impossible, okay? The Devil and the Four of Pentacles. Do you see, like this goes with the reading? To me, it feels like somebody is moving. That's what's going on. Somebody is moving, and the devil is there. And, well, if you know anything about the devil, they're not very helpful. In fact, they like to make things hard. They like to apply pressure. They like to limit. They like to restrict. The devil likes to cause problems. So that's pretty much what we have here. The devil's not making something easy. And for many of you, it's because they know that they've lost. The Ten of Swords is here. And this is not I'm hearing just an ordinary fall, guys. This is a shameful one. Might even be embarrassing. But look, we have the Six of Pentacles here. We have a piñata, and there's a bunch of goodies coming out of it. So the Six of Pentacles is charity, it's help, it's support. That is something it is that you should know that is available to you. Here we have a situation, a person, okay, that is hoping for sure that you don't get any support, that you don't get any help in whatever the heck is going on. You need to know that there is help available. You might just have to maybe ask for it, because you have to hit the piñata. You gotta hit the piñata a few times. This might also feel like a person that maybe should be helping you, or you would think, I'm hearing, because of the connection, the relationship it is that we have, but you felt like you've had to beat I'm hearing penny, cent, support, help, anything out of this person. Like you've had to beat it out. And then right now I'm hearing, but don't sweat that, Gemini. Okay, don't sweat that, because that, okay, is giving you the awareness, the perspective, the higher awareness it is that you need that you didn't have before, that this is actually not a good relationship, not a good connection. Okay. You're good though. You're good. For many of you, you might need help right now. You need help. You need support. You are in need in some way. Not like you're not in dire need, because the Four of Pentacles says that, you know, you're still good, but you can't necessarily stretch, you know, like as far as you want. You're just, you know, you gotta, you know, this, if it's about finances, this is you having to budget, for example. I can't necessarily splurge, but I have enough to survive. You're surviving, okay? And the Six of Pentacles says, well, there's enough help all around you, despite, I'm hearing one particular individual. All right, so let's see. What are they thinking? What are they feeling? Who is they? They could be the devil. It could be the devil. It could be anybody else that is, whoever the heck this is, whoever they are, the death card. You saw the death card? It's over. It's done with. And I just keep hearing, I'm just sad and sorry that it had to end this way. Guys, the Ten of Swords and the Death card, that's overkill. That's like dragging something out. Like, really? What are they thinking? What are they feeling? Let's see. What are they thinking and what are they feeling? Whoever it is that they are, let's see. What are they thinking? What are they feeling about you, my dear Gemini cross watcher? What are they thinking, feeling about the present circumstances, your shared situation? Let's see. The Ten of Swords. This person is devastated. Okay, but with that death card that we saw there, I feel you saw that voidness, that lack of emotion in the death card that we saw. They might not be showing it. Now, the Ten of Swords is representative of shame, of embarrassment. Like, gosh, you went out like that? That's that Ten of Swords. What is this? Oh, okay, I thought maybe, you see this? I thought maybe that right there was a butterfly, but it actually isn't. That's what they're thinking, the Ten of Swords. Like, it's done. It's over. It's undeniable. This cannot continue. Gosh, this is hitting me hard. This is worse than I thought. This feels, it feels, yeah, it feels worse than I imagined. This couldn't be worse. Like, oh my goodness, this is a complete disaster. This is worst case scenario. Gosh, I'm going out like that. I've been defeated. And we have the Moon card. The Moon card. Oh no. This is what they're thinking. Well, I feel like this person has a lot of, there's a lot of emotions that are coming to the surface. There's a lower nature here, for sure, a shadow that is looming. There is a sadness as well, a sense of doom, the Ten of Swords, and then the Moon card. There's a person here that is worried, perhaps, about what is coming or what is happening at the present moment, because the Ten of Swords says that something has gone totally wrong. And well, the Moon card says that there is a worry, some fear in connection to whatever that is. There might also be some deception, some lies, some secrets, okay, with the Moon card. This might be what this is all about. So that's what they're thinking. We have the Hermit. This person might be trying to avoid you. They don't really want to come out. They don't really want to socialize. So this might be a person, for example, I'm hearing if there's some sort of secret or something's coming out. With the Hermit, this is somebody that will try to like distance themselves a little bit. Maybe they're not answering your calls or they're like avoiding you. Maybe not like entirely, but there is a distance here that is being created. Now, the Hermit as well is about wisdom. So I feel like this person is for sure learning something right now. Maybe they haven't grasped that lesson entirely because the moon card is here, which says it might be a little cloudy still. The fog hasn't completely cleared out. The moon as well is about illusions, delusions. So this person might still be in somewhat of a denial. But the Hermit says that they are currently on a journey at the present moment to gaining, expanding their wisdom, okay? So there's definitely a lesson to learn here, guys. And for each and every one of you, whatever lesson this person is learning is going to differ based on, what you guys have going on. It's been a while. The Hermit. What is the lesson? Tell me more, Holy Spirit, about what this person is thinking. What are they thinking? What are they feeling? We have the Queen of Cups. Okay, so something that's done, like the one thing that I heard right now is a mama bear. So this is a sweet, for the most part, I feel like it's an understanding. It's a sweet energy. And here we have some tea. So I'm seeing the tea connected here to maybe a conversation. You sit down and you have tea. It's a relaxed energy. So this is like a bear that's relaxed. But if bears, grizzly, okay? They're grizzly, okay? And this is a mama bear. So it's like a mother in it. It's the Queen of Cups. It's a nurturing, it's a loving energy. But I feel like it has a ferocious side. They have a ferocious side. Interesting. I'm seeing this as not the devil. This is not the devil. This is not the person in the death card. Let's say that this is you, Gemini. This is you. Okay, Crosswatcher, this Queen of Cups. This is not the bad person, okay? The Queen of Cups. I feel very understanding. For sure. So they're thinking about that. Okay, we have the Five of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, which talks about, unfortunate circumstances, specifically suffering that you go through, like you feel it. The Five of Pentacles is suffering that you endure. You feel it in the body, like anxiety perhaps, and then it starts like messing with you, maybe tightness of chest, like that anxiety starts to manifest in the body. It's pain and suffering that can be felt, okay? So this Queen of Cups and this Five of Pentacles, but something that I'm getting right now, I actually read this. I read this card. I was reading the booklet that came with this deck yesterday. And I got to read this Five of Pentacles. And this Five of Pentacles talks about old wounds and past negative experiences that in a way come back to haunt you. This Five of Pentacles. It's like it's suffering when you don't have to. That's what this Five of Pentacles talks about in this deck. Like, you don't have to suffer. Why are you suffering at this moment? So I'm seeing this Queen of Cups as somebody here, okay, that had to endure some pain and suffering. And why? They didn't have to. They didn't have to go through this pain and suffering. So whatever this Ten of Swords is, somebody as well could be feeling guilty. And they're feeling guilty. I'm also getting even like a loss of reputation here, because we have somebody in the Queen of Cups here who didn't have to, Five of Pentacles, didn't have to endure this pain and suffering. So the Five of Pentacles here as well talks about playing at somebody's fears. So all of that, guys, that's what this person is thinking. Tell me more, Holy Spirit. Like, tell me more about this. Tell me more about this Five of Cups and this Five of Pentacles. Tell me more about what this is, Holy Spirit. Okay. We have the Wheel of Fortune. All right, so this Queen of Cups and this Five of Pentacles as well, to me, it's like being down on your luck. Being down on your luck. But not because of anything you did. You know, sometimes there's certain choices and decisions that we make and, well, they have negative consequences. With this Queen of Cups here just being upright in the way that it looks, and with the Five of Pentacles being right next to it, excuse me, and then with this Wheel of Fortune now coming out, I feel like down on your luck. Down on your luck. Something wasn't very comfortable. Something wasn't very comfortable, but I see someone here in the Queen of Cups getting by, getting through. This T being symbolic here of, like, you know, just staying, you know, cool, calm, collected, perhaps as much as possible. The tides here, you see the water, they do seem to be picking up, but for the most part, I see someone that has effectively maybe defended, guarded themselves. Like, you can't really push this one too far, again, because it's a bear. You know, look, it's a bear. You can't push a bear too far. I don't think. No. You see that bear there? But something was made, but still something got to this bear here. And it could have been the environment, Pentacle energy. Yeah, it might have been the environment, something being made to go through something uncomfortable. And the Wheel of Fortune being here means that they're coming out of that. You're coming out of that, finally. I'm coming out of this bad situation, this bad predicament that I've been in for whatever reason. Okay, because the Moon card is here. It's done. It's over with. My luck is changing. Things unexpectedly change for the better. And guess what? I don't have to suffer. I don't have to endure anymore. Nice. Something happens that is working for me, not against me. And that is excellent. I'm hearing as well the tables are turning. What goes around comes around, because that's the Wheel of Fortune. They're thinking about all those things, guys. Tell me what this Hermit is doing here. So I'm seeing like these two piles of energy as like two different, they're all the same, connected here, but there might be like two different, you know, sides of the coin, or different topics here. So this right here, I'm seeing it more so like the Devil energy, kind of like what they're feeling, what they're experiencing. And this is more so what they're seeing, right? What are they thinking? What are they feeling? Tell me about this Hermit. What is this Hermit being here? Tell me about this Hermit. Tell me about this Hermit. What is this Hermit doing here, Holy Spirit? What is this Hermit doing here? We have the Chariot. So what's the Chariot? So this is what the lesson is about, guys. This is what the lesson is about. Look, somebody's leaving. Somebody's gone. Oh my goodness. It wasn't easy. I'm hearing you can just get up and go. Here we have what is it, a crow? And what is that? Is that like an RV back there? I think it is. Interesting. Okay, so I'm clarifying the Hermit. And what did I say the Hermit was? I'm seeing the Hermit is just a lesson that this person is learning at this time. So there's two people here for sure that are gaining, some wisdom out of this experience. And this one, what they're learning is connected to the Chariot. And what's the Chariot? The Chariot is competition. The Chariot is winning. The Chariot can be... The Chariot is very competitive. So just think about that. It could be forceful. And it could try to win at all cost. So that's what this person is learning, right? They're learning about that. How their lesson is in regards to what happens, right, when you go about a situation in a certain manner. So I feel like this person is learning that the way it is that they have approached the situation, all the energy it is that they have invested, it's about how it is that they have invested their energy. And it has everything to do with their approach, how it is that they handle the situation. And where, again, they put all of their energy in, which is all about conquering, which I'm just saying, just getting their way, perhaps. Whatever it is that they wanted, I feel like this person went a little too hard, maybe was a little too ambitious. And when do you get a little too ambitious? I feel like when your ambition starts to hurt those around you. I feel like that's when it goes wrong. So this person is learning a lesson about that. And again, here we have the Eight of Cups. We have a cat that's all packed up and they're hopping on the train and they're saying, adios, amigo, goodbye. It's been a long time coming with the Ten of Wands, and I can finally release and let go. I can finally move on. And I don't have to carry this burden. God, this was hard. This was difficult, guys. Like finally being able to walk away from this, whatever that looks like, it was not easy. Okay, so what is hidden? What is hidden? What is hidden, guys? What's in the dark? What is being hidden from you? Is there a secret? For sure, I feel like there is. We saw that moon card there. What are they not telling you? What might be right in front of your nose, but maybe you can't see it for whatever reason? What is in the shadows? What is in the shadows? Gemini, what is in the shadows? We have the Nine of Wands, and then we have the Five of Swords, and at the bottom we have the Justice card. Nine of Wands. I made it. Gosh. I made it. I made it. I hanged in there. The Nine of Wands, I'm seeing it as not being easily defeated. Sometimes, like right now, I'm hearing you can't really, there's situations, circumstances, sometimes predicaments that we find ourselves in where the best strategy is, the best strategy is just to hang in there. I just got to hang in there. Maybe you can't fight back, because the Nine of Wands, you don't fight back in the Nine of Wands because you're kind of like in a weakened position. You can though. If you can, the Nine of Wands, you could, but you're not in a position to do so, and you know that, and you are already affected in some way. And you know that the wrong move can really just set you back really bad, or it could really, just negatively impact you even more. So what happens in the Nine of Wands is just like, okay, I don't really want to, have active combat. Not right now. I just came out of this. Or, this war has been going on for this long, and I have to, catch my breath so that I can regain my strength. So the Nine of Wands is just about making it through. I just got to get it. I just got to make it to this month. I just got to make it to the 14th. I just got to make it to, whatever. I'm just waiting for this. It could be that. I'm hearing for many of you, you didn't even know that you were waiting, but you just knew you just had to hang in there. So this is what's hidden. Many of you didn't even know you were, you've been enduring. So what does that mean? It means that there was an expiration date here. What does that mean, Rosa? What do you mean an expiration date? It means that whatever it is that we have here, guys, it was going to hit the fan sooner or later. It was going to collapse. It was going to, I'm hearing, set you free eventually. But I'm hearing you just have to get to this milestone perhaps over here. You just have to endure this or that, okay? And well, the Five of Swords is here, guys, and there is a raccoon on the floor. And there's a spaceship at the bottom. Honestly, I feel like it doesn't want to pick it up. I feel like it's dumping it, right? You know, like you see that spaceship there? Like the scenario that I'm getting, just the way that it looks, I feel like this dude just got dumped there. Like, you know, like we don't want you to come over here. So what's the Five of Swords? The Five of Swords is being defeated. But you know what the Five of Swords is as well, guys? Is it sucks for the both of you. It sucks, I'm hearing, for you because you just experienced, you just experienced something that didn't feel good, didn't feel nice. And and it's bad for the other person because, they're losing too. They're losing too because they're not getting their way. Maybe, you know, that's the Five of Swords. You get your way for this amount of time, but then it's a false victory. It's short-lived. So that's what we have here, guys. We have a short-lived victory. Perhaps somebody felt like, yeah, I'm winning. That's why we saw the Chariot and then the Hermit. And what's hidden is that somebody this is hidden. So I feel like many of you don't even know this, especially, right, if somebody's putting pressure on you. Somebody's making you believe that you are in a worse spot than what you really are. And it's just a matter of time for you to realize that. It's kind of like what I see here, guys. And that moment has come because here we see what's hidden is that somebody here has endured. And because they have endured, look, there's a bunch of balloons. It looks happy, the Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands looks great. Because it means, hey, you know what? I have just made it through a really tough time. And although I am fatigued and I am tired and I am exhausted, I am not going to give up. In fact, I'm only building, I'm actually feeling like I need to fight harder. And it's that energy there, guys, because I feel like what we have here, okay, maybe was meant to exhaust you. And I'm hearing, at this point, maybe it has exhausted somebody else. Five of Swords. So that's what's hidden, guys. Somebody has been defeated here. Justice is right here. Justice. The Justice. This is about what is right and what is wrong. I'm hearing, and what is owed to you. That's the Justice card. This is about what is owed to you. For many of you, there's something here that I'm hearing, that is yours, that you earned. These scales are even. So, you know, again, tell me more about this Justice. Justice is the scale. Something that's standing out to me is that the scales are even. So that is of significance, guys. What is that? That is equality. Something that is hidden, something that is rightfully yours. Maybe something somebody thought that they could get away with taking something that is rightfully yours, doing something that was lawfully wrong. That didn't, yeah. Select a few. Maybe somebody did something illegal and they thought that they could get away from it. They were trying to keep something from you. We have 10 of Cups. Guys, whatever this is, I feel like it's something that is owed to you. This is owed to you. And well, that's why we have the 10 of Cups here. I mean, I feel like this is something that would just, well, it's like good news, we could say. This 10 of Cups is something that would really help you out and just bring joy and happiness into your life. You know, it would make the stress disappear. You know, it won't feel like you're holding on anymore. This 10 of Cups would make it possible for you to reach that 10 of Wands and say, I don't have to carry this stress, this burden, you know, with me anymore. So that's what's hidden, guys. Interesting. The 5 of Swords and then the Justice card, guys. Somebody might be forced to, they might be forced to do something that they were supposed to do and then didn't do. The Justice and the 5 of Swords. Interesting. For others of you, this could be in connection to family matters. Okay, we have 3 cards. We have the 6 of Wands. Look, victory, success, accomplishment. It feels like somebody was holding back some. They were holding back. They were holding back. They're taking something. They didn't give you something, or they made you believe that you were worse off. They made you go through a negative experience. And I'm hearing, and why? For many of you, it's because this is a crappy person. But the reason why for each and every one of you, why this is done is going to differ for each and every one of you based on your situation. It's an abuse of power. This person abused their power, abused their authority, abused their position. They were able to influence your life in some kind of way, and that, resulted in something negative for you. Maybe it stopped you. It created limitations and restrictions. It maybe created delays. Who knows? For each and every one of you, again, the way this affected you, it's going to differ. But it's all the same. It all sucked. We have the Tower, and then we have the Magician. Gosh, for many of you, this person, I feel, was trying to stop you from doing better. They were trying to stop you from succeeding. Whatever it is that you were trying to do, I feel like this person is pretty much, they're working against you. This person has been working against you the entire time. You might just be finding this out. The 6 of Wands and then the Tower. Look at that. Undermine you. This person wanted to undermine you. They wanted to make you feel like a loser, like you weren't, producing results. Like, oh my God, no matter how much I try, how much I, stick in there, and I'm doing this and I'm doing that, like I'm not, feeling accomplished. So that's why we have that Chariot that we saw earlier. What did I say? What is the lesson that this person is learning? They're learning about competition. They're learning, their lesson is all about how it is that you go about getting your way. Is it through honest means? Are you trampling over others? Is it fair? Is it not fair? Like, what are you doing there? How are you getting ahead? How are you getting ahead? 6 of Wands and then the Tower. And then here we have the Magician, guys. I feel like it's over. It's here. It's done and it's over with, guys. Something cannot continue moving forward. This is something that's been going on for a while, because the Tower doesn't just get built overnight. The Tower is, I'm hearing, a plan. A plan that you have, that you're working on, and you're like, yeah, this is working. And then one day you just wake up and everything just starts falling apart. brick by brick. So I feel like there's somebody here that's watching their plan is watching things unfold before their eyes, and they're seeing that this cannot continue, and that they will have to pay up. I mean, they will have to pay up. The Justice card is here with the Five of Swords, and meet their justice. Meaning what? That there's consequences and repercussions here for actions is what it is that we have. Six of Wands and then the Tower. They cannot stop you. Crosswatcher, they cannot stop you, Gemini. They cannot continue to delay, I'm hearing, your success. They cannot do that anymore. They can't get in your way. Not anymore. They can't ignore, deny anymore your position. And your position is that of you're winning. You're winning. You're winning. You're coming out victorious. You have the upper hand. I mean, not that you want the upper hand. I mean, it's not even about that. But this Magician to me says that whatever it is that we have here, guys, justice, okay, that belongs to you, that is rightfully yours, okay, that is happening and should happen, okay. This Magician says that it's giving you freedom. It's giving you freedom. It's giving you back control over your life, okay, your relationships, your career, whatever area in which this has affected you. We have a telephone here. Maybe there's a phone call. There's communication. There's information. What else do we have? There's some shoes. There's a crown. Okay. So that's what's hidden. Well, what can you expect in moving forward? What can you expect in moving forward? How are things going to be developing as the month of February continues to go by and we move into the, March? This year's going to go by so quickly, guys. Watch. It's just going to fly by. It's already flying by. February. Happy Valentine's Day, by the way. I'm not sure if I told you guys. What is next? How are things going to be unfolding? So let's take a look at immediate future. What is the immediate future, Holy Spirit? Let's leave my dear Gemini cross watcher, whoever's here right now watching us, with some insight, some foresight into what they can expect to come their way. In the immediate near future, we have the Two of Swords. What is this Two of Swords doing here? Well, the Two of Swords is about not having all the information. Okay, so for many of you, look, what we see here, what do we see? Whatever we just saw is what's hidden. So you might not be completely aware, okay, with the World card yet. You might not have the big picture yet. I mean, but as this tower crumbles brick by brick, it's like a piece to the puzzle, okay, that is going to be coming together. And before you know it, you're going to be able to see what's really going on here. Well, that's what you can expect in moving forward. I'm sensing something here. I might not have all the details, and I don't want to jump into conclusions or assumptions, or I don't want to, take action necessarily yet, because I don't have all the details yet. That's what you can expect, perhaps, to feel that way. The Four of Pentacles. We saw this donkey earlier. So the Four of Pentacles is about moving. This might be about moving, guys. Look, because that's somebody moving, right? Relocation for others of you. This Four of Pentacles is just about, like, am I safe to do this? Can I do this? Can I do this? Because we saw the Justice card there. So, this might be about some legal matter. And so, and you're thinking, can I? Or am I in a position to be able to do this or do that? Can I do this? Yeah, you're thinking that. And we have the World card. So I see you contemplating a move here. And you're thinking, whatever it is, it might be an actual physical move, but for others of you, it's just, let's just say, a decision of some sort. You're kind of like undecided, and you're trying to think about what decision it is that you should make. And the Four of Pentacles, I feel like that is you thinking, can I do this? You know, can I handle this? Can I handle this? Can I handle this? Yes, absolutely. You can do it. Look, this one's doing it all alone. You could do it all alone. I'm here because, let's face it, honey, you've been doing it all alone. Pretty much. And then here we have the World card. And we see somebody on a pedestal. So I feel like that's you. I feel like that's you seeing the bigger picture, okay, which is going to make you feel perhaps confident in yourself. And because there is a lack of security here, guys. But I'm telling you, I feel like this World card is just representative of like this big picture perspective it is that you have, this higher perspective, okay? And which is pretty much going to allow you to see yourself from a different point of view, okay? It's going to allow you to see yourself more realistically, and overall that, okay, reality there is an incredibly positive one. So that's what you can expect. The World card as well for some of you, I mean, you might get a lot of attention because here we have somebody on a pedestal. Opportunities as well. This is a new beginning. It's an ending and a new beginning. Overall, you feel like, you know what, I can do anything. Or at the very least, you feel like, you know what, I feel like I am at a good place in my life to be able to do this. Yeah. So that's what you can expect. Nice. Tell me more, Holy Spirit. Tell me more. We have the Fool. We have the Fool. Where are you going? Where are you going? You're going to the moon? Where are you going? Far away? Nice. That's the Fool, guys. You have a clean slate. Look at you. I'm here. You can finally choose. Okay. Advice that I have for you is, you know what? Listen up. Don't doubt yourself, okay, is the advice that I have for you. Do not doubt yourself. Now, that doesn't mean that this is the perfect time for you to take, make a last minute decision, okay? No, you have to for sure. You know, I'm hearing, don't take any like major risks because the Four of Pentacles is there. It's saying for you to stay level-headed, for you to stay grounded, okay? And for you to make sensible and practical decisions, okay? Now, with the World card, it is saying that it's like you're being given a pass here, not necessarily a free pass, but it might feel like that. This is like you're leveling up, right? Like that's how I'm seeing it. You see that pedestal there? You're moving to a higher place, okay? And that's because your mind is expanding. You've grown you've grown a whole lot, okay? Which, you know, just gives you this incredible foresight. I'm hearing all these ideas as well. And then with the Fool, I feel like you're just ready to go. Look at this guy. Many of you, there's a dog. Maybe you have a frog or a snake, a reptile. Look, this person's like, I'm going, I'm leaving, bye. And you know, what I need to tell you, Gemini, is there is nowhere else to go but up from here, okay? There is nowhere else to go but up. So it doesn't matter where you go. It does not matter where you go because you are going to be improving. Your life is going to improve. There's a lot of progress that is here. So it doesn't really matter where it is that you go. I'm hearing because life is going to be good for you. So don't doubt, okay? Maybe this situation it is that we have here made you really question yourself and your abilities and your capabilities and how much it is that you can handle. But guess what? This situation here, what you felt was beating you down, and maybe it did for a long time, is actually helping you realize how much it is that you can actually do, how much it is that you can handle. One more card, but we're good to go, guys. I mean, the World card and the Fool. The World card and then the Fool. I thought I saw a card flip. One more card and I'm letting you go. No. I'm going to go through these very quickly because there's a stack of cards. But look. 3 of Swords. Uh-oh. 9 of Swords. And this is the person that's learning the lesson about what? Remember this Chariot. And that elephant there, guys, it doesn't forget. Like, I'm just getting that about the elephant. We have the 3 of Swords. Somebody here being, gravely disappointed. There is let's just call them consequences, guys. And then we have the 9 of Swords. I do see somebody experiencing their worst nightmare. If not their worst nightmare, the worst case scenario. We saw this person in the 10 of Swords. Yes. 8 of Pentacles and then the Chariot. I feel like this person is, that person is thinking, how can I work? Maybe they're thinking about working things out with you. So how am I going to handle this situation? How am I there? That's what they're thinking. How am I going to handle this situation? This is a fail. Maybe this is not serving me. This is a bad case scenario. And with the 9 of Swords, this person's like, they're worried about whatever it is that we have going on here. And they're thinking about how it is that they can work around it. And well, for others of you, the 3 of Swords and then the 9 of Swords, the 3 of Swords is just representative of perhaps the betrayal, the grave disappointment it is that we have here. And the 9 of Swords is just symbolic of somebody, honestly, just seeing you move forward. This could be work, improving, you reaching your goals in whatever goals it is that you have. But let's just say that it's in regards to career. This is a love reading, okay? But maybe your relationships, okay? Your like things are looking up. You're investing your time and your energy, I'm hearing, effectively, and others are able to see you moving, forward, accomplishing your goals, and I'm hearing in the way that well, it should be happening, because the 8 of Pentacles is somebody that puts the work in, that perfects. So that's what it is that we have. All right, that's what you can expect. Let's get a closing message from the Self-Love Oracle. Gemini, if you want to book a reading with me, you can do so by going to the link down below in the description box. It's going to take you to VotreVoyageTarot.com, where you could book a private reading with me. My dog, she is here by my feet. She knows whenever she hears my closing message, the one that I just gave you guys right now, she knows that I am wrapping things up with a reading. So she comes close by. Okay, closing message for Gemini. Closing message. We have the Love Your Shadow and Share Light. Interesting. Love your shadow. We are perfectly imperfect. Accept and love yourself as you are, and do the same with others. Focus your efforts on your own mastery. So I feel like it's talking to that devil person, right? Like, love your shadow. Not that that's a good thing, but I feel like the message here is just saying that it's important, in acknowledging our shadow, we are able to perhaps become better people, master our emotions, better able to, control what it is that we do. We are perfectly imperfect. Accept and love yourself as you are, and do the same with others. Especially when there's, drama going on or disagreements, we tend to see other people's shadow, and sometimes, it's just saying, we all have a shadow side, okay? And that shadow has a lot to show us. Focus on your efforts and your own mastery. So you see how this is like, focus on your efforts and your own mastery. And what did I tell you? What do we see in this reading? Like, there's this competitive edge of like wanting to like trample kind of feels, or get to a certain point before somebody else, like there's this like beating energy. Focus on your efforts and your own mastery. Share your trials as well as your triumphs. Your stories benefit you in the telling and others in the hearing, spreading the light of transformation. I feel like that's just saying, hey guys, don't get, cooped in, or, get out, share what has happened to you, because you don't know. You never know who needs to hear it. You never know who's going through the same thing, and maybe, hearing you and what you've gone through, it can be a source of inspiration. We have return to center. Chaotic events do not benefit from panicked reactions. The situation may not need a response from you. Stay calm and centered in your heart. So this is saying, like, hey, no matter how crazy, chaotic things get, like, it doesn't need to knock you, down on your feet. It doesn't have to disrupt your life. So stay grounded is pretty much what it's saying. Breathing exercises are really going to help you guys. Breath fire, look it up. Meditation, yoga, Surya yoga in specific, because it's meant to regulate the energy in your body. And yoga and specifically really helps, like stretching. You don't have to do yoga. You could just stretch. It helps you release certain stuck energies. So I'm hearing drink plenty of water, watch your diet too, and just try to keep a balanced lifestyle as much as possible, because that's what's really going to help you. I'm hearing stay consistent, calm, cool, and collected, okay? Focus a lot on your mental health. Inflexible, okay. Change. You or the person involved are set in ways that are impending growth. Be more open-minded and see the other person's point of view to expand your perspective in a healthy way. Oftentimes, being too rigid masks the problem that causes imbalance and unrest. Flexibility is needed to create flow. So be flexible. Somebody absolutely here needs to be flexible. What is it saying? It's saying that it's saying that there's challenges here. That it means that people, are not being very flexible. They're making things difficult, and that's because they're not embracing change. They're kind of like stuck in their ways. So the message here is just to be flexible and embrace change. Old conditioning, release. It's time to release old conditioning and to step into the new way of being. The old story of past cycles of blame, shame, and guilt need to move out. Take inventory of what no longer resonates and what isn't your burden to carry. Unload what has been weighing you down. Release. So there's a need to release and let go of old ways, of old conditioning. There's a need to let go of blame and shame and guilt. Take inventory of what no longer resonates and what isn't your burden to carry. Unload what has been weighing you down. Isolation and lonely. It says there's a tendency to push people away by isolating yourself from uncomfortable situations. Look into new ways to break down the walls to create a better way to connect with others. Don't keep your light to yourself. Open up and share it. So don't isolate yourself. Get out. I'm not saying go out to a party, but, maybe just go out for a walk, go out, breathe a little bit, go out in nature, go around the block, walk to a park and just breathe. Isolation and lonely. You don't have to be. This is what I have for you, my dear Gemini. Thank you so much for allowing me to do this reading for you. As always, truly, it was an honor and my pleasure. You guys take care, okay? Bye-bye.